world, and welcome to the episode of the BESquad Backstage. Yes.
I know kids, you don't have your side to say on this.
What? I got a book to say about this. And we are the BESquad. That's right. Great show for you today, so stay tuned.
This is Keisha Williams with the Bee's Nest. Be enriched, be educated, and be excellent.
What's up, everybody? This is your boy Keith Vance with some of that real spiel.
It's a crazy time right now, but we just want to bring some light to your day, all right? So we have a great show for you today, all right? I felt bad. Me and the other boy, we both 6'5" characters in there. Say BESquad.
BESquad.
Say it loud.
BESquad.
I'm on go, man. I'm ready. I'm rock steady ready. Let's
Nigga, we already started the show. First of all, we want to welcome everybody to BESquad Backstage. All right, this is a new show that's going to be on our YouTube channel, What They Don't Tell You podcast. What this is another form of outlet that y'all can see of us. Of course, everybody knows What They Don't Tell You podcast on Live 365 Anthem Tone Radio. 11 o'clock on the East Coast, 8 a.m. on the West Coast, and 6 p.m. International. Monday through Friday, weekly. All right, so check us out on there. But this is BESquad Backstage. All right, you get to see us. Right. You know what I'm saying?
In the meantime, in between time.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? Live and in effect sometimes. But you'll you'll be able to see us in person. You know what I mean? And anything goes, man. I'm gonna eat.
Right.
I'm gonna do whatever.
On backstage?
I'm backstage. I'm
in the backstage,
I got
so
beer.
you can do whatever you want
eating,
back here.
Yeah,
drinking.
Drinking.
I already did a whole promo about seaweed earlier. I was like, yeah.
She did do a whole
She was
promo.
eating cookies and shit with it.
You said what?
Cookies and seaweed. Real
How's that
healthy.
work?
Listen,
Real
you get your
healthy.
salty, you get your sweet,
See what I'm
make it
saying?
happen.
That's some half-ass. No, I'm joking.
I was like, no, ain't nobody
Straight up.
pregnant, no. Just wanted something a little different. Okay?
Right.
You sometimes you
Exactly.
get your seaweed to go with your cookies.
Yeah.
Or anything.
I was like, don't talk about it, be about it.
Right.
When you
I
try
ain't
it,
do your thing.
then you let me
I've
know.
had seaweed before. It's good.
You
It's
not rocking
good.
Really?
with that seaweed hard?
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm rocking with it hard, but I definitely eat it. I'm not going to Trader Joe's to pick none up though.
What?
It's not
Trader
happening.
Joe's? You
That
gotta
sound
go
like
to
you
the
don't
Asian
eat-
store.
you
You
eat
gotta
like-
go to the H Mart.
Now see, I mess with some seaweed like in some sushi. Like,
Yeah,
some sushi.
you wrap it with sushi.
I sure can. I got you right here. You are
Keith,
crispy
you know what?
too.
You sound kind of suspect with that, man. It sounds like he only eats seaweed when he on a date. Like,
Yeah, he said just with some sushi. That's the only time he eat. I think there were implications
What up,
in
y'all?
that.
Come
We're the
on.
only one taking it literal.
Keith.
Yeah, we only one
You know
taking
what
it
I'm
literal.
What?
He ain't hear
sound
what you
a little suspect.
said.
Yeah, he trying to
He
ignore
ain't
it.
hear what you
Yeah.
said. He trying to act like you
Sound
ain't
like
say
you don't
that.
eat seaweed when you go on dates when the girl like, oh shit, I eat that. I eat some.
Sushi.
Now see, look, man.
Then you said sushi. Like,
What did I
oh,
tell you?
is
Didn't
that
I
I
tell
thought
you
it
there
was
was gonna be a
cold.
problem if there was one more joke in front of Miss Faye, nigga? Let's get it out.
He said sushi. Sushi, nigga. That's what we calling it now.
That's what I said. Are these code words?
What the fuck are you talking about?
I mean, I like to wrap up in some seaweed. I'll be having sushi.
I like when they
Good for you. Stay safe.
You know what I'm saying?
Stay safe. Good for you. Stay safe.
Tragic.
I appreciate that, Keith.
Y'all be doing me so wrong.
Hey,
A
listen.
lot of people forget about the
Hey,
dental
we got a guest. Matter of fact, it's not even a guest. This is family. Like this is
Yeah.
True.
this is one of the What They Don't Tell You BESquad crew family members right here.
but I can't break this shit 'cause I'm
You're my anchor.
You're my rock.
So, do you trust me?
Yes, of course I trust you.
So confused, like, yeah, you make me feel so damn good. Can't deny what I'm feeling, yeah, but I know what we had was true. Wake me up, 'cause I must be dreaming. I fell in love, this wasn't love. Say what lovers do. You stole away all my dreams. I'm pissed off now, I'm screaming love. Loving you is like the sweetest taste of sin. It's like a wound that won't end. It's like the most entrapping of spells. This pain, it hurts like hell. I'm stuck. I'm stuck in this shit. I can't get
Here, I got you. Music has always. I came from a musical family, so music has always been, kind of a backbone for myself. However, from being in the country, being in the church choir and things like that, from grade school all the way through college, literally, it was at the point that I realized that I was the voice that my mother never had, and I carry on her legacy even in my stage name. Right. She died when I was a little girl, but she was born mute.
Wow.
And so she had a lot of personality. Don't let that take anything away, and I can only imagine what she would sound like. But I was given so much voice, and I think it was because of her. So I felt like beautiful. I had to do something with it. So it's not just musically. I try to be a voice in the community, in the creative space.
Damn, Keisha. Shit. She's trying to pass coronavirus up in this motherfucker.
It's okay, I go with my own.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, continue. My bad. I can't
clear my
let it go. I couldn't do it.
Okay.
Sorry. That's what we turned around. She trying to be cool with it though. Besides, she trying to be slick with it. She was like, oh shit, Keisha. She's like my mother and shit went through.
Well, you got it.
So
He is in rare form today.
Sorry.
Look, but you ain't gonna keep talking about me kissing and shit on here.
He said everybody can get it today.
I had my COVID test today, so I did that first thing this morning.
No, we just
I got home training, y'all. Okay.
No, we cool. Y'all know we don't fuck around with that bullshit.
Right.
It's all bullshit anyway. You can ask me all you want to.
So let's pick back up there, right?
Back to what we were saying. Back to what we were saying. You already know. We can go into it, but we'll go into that in a minute. We'll go into it. But finish what you were saying.
But yeah, so I guess it was after, I went into career field after college and doing everything the right way, the American.
Where you go to school at?
I went to the University of Alabama, graduated from Birmingham.
Hey!
Roll Tide.
Oh, wait.
He was like, I ain't that.
Yeah, that I love everybody who does it because you have to learn how to be a worker before you can be a leader.
That's right.
Facts.
So I took as much as I could from corporate America until I was like, this ain't working. So entrepreneurship, then boom, creative was like, you got a space to do it now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 5 years off your belt.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
They need to.
They trying to. Jamie Foxx supposed to play him.
Yup.
Yeah,
you see the pictures?
right.
No,
Yeah.
That's good.
He's been working on getting bulked up and every goddamn impersonation.
That was my shit.
That's gonna be so fucking.
All right, pick back up to your question you was gonna ask her.
Okay.
All right, I will go back to there. So I get some video or footage of it.
So Faye, were you always a writer? Like, when did you start writing? Has it just been something you've been doing forever? Or, like, was it a certain point you were like, I need to start writing songs or, like, short stories? Or how did that get going?
I love that you asked it. I was just telling somebody about this last night. Pull up talk.
Word up.
Last night, how you be on the phone. Whoop, 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 whoop. I was telling somebody that they gonna swear if or when. I should say if, because I say if because I'm always prepared for any way that my journey goes.
Okay.
And when because I'm confident that I have been on this journey for that purpose. But if and when something major happens, because it's all about timing. It's a sudden thing. And as momentum starts to build up and stuff behind you, you could look up the next day and you're like, wow, this is what I did it for. But and I was like, they gonna swear it happened overnight. I've been writing so long. I've been writing so long. That's one of my gifts. Some people can fly. Some people can swim. Y'all, I envy people. I think they're heroes if they can swim and they can be in the sky and shit like that. Ride roller coaster. I'm like, it's superhuman.
I love roller
I think that's so dope. That's a gift. Like,
it's a horrible experience.
You can swim with fish and shit. That's a gift. Yo, I'm scared as fuck.
I've been scuba diving like 2 or 3 times.
Dude, you're a super genius.
Right.
No, you really been
in Jamaica? I've been swimming. I'm like, and I don't mean like snorkeling, motherfucker.
Right.
I'm talking about down in there.
Deep sea diving.
I told you we got beef, bro.
Do that too.
Like, nigga, yeah, we scared. I scuba dive for real.
In the goddamn.
Hurt my feelings in front of Faye like that. The hell is wrong with you?
You're trying to get them points
Emotional
back.
backstage.
Trying to get those points back.
We are emotional backstage.
Hort. Hort.
That nigga knew with the West Coast Crip talk. Like, yeah, go on, we right now. Scuba.
Goddamn seagull. You know what I mean? What's up?
Like, who's
Free Willy. I made him verse. Free Willy.
You see what you bring out? You see what you do when you come in town? You bring problems at backstage.
They get sensitive and stuff.
Every day
I think that's amazing that you could do that. I cannot do that.
That's
and
dope.
so the same thing that people look at are, creatives like, wow, you created that? I'm like, yeah, it's like second nature for me. But I've been writing since I was a little girl. I used to win contests. My first publication or me being published as a writer was from writing contests in my hometown as a little girl. I won a few of them actually. And was supposed to be going to like a school for the fine arts because of writing, but I decided to go to public school. But it was a magnet school, but it was a good time, and that's where I kind of became well-rounded. If I had gone to the school for fine arts, I probably wouldn't have been the person I am tonight. That's so cultured now. It was kind of reserved. A lot of white kids. I like the fact that I'm, ethnic and Afrocentric and
True.
You know what I mean. artistic, and I just kind of
I'm able
to do that. But the writing
It's not easy.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, it's not easy
It's a
to be
lot.
your
It
authentic
is.
self in a white world.
It is important. It's important to me. I'm ethno sexy. Anything that I do, sensual, bedroom,
Say again, you ethno
sexy.
Yeah.
Did you just come up with that shit?
Yeah.
That
Hashtag
was cute. That was
ethnosexy.
cute.
Yeah.
That's cute as fuck.
Yeah.
And then back the fuck up,
I
bro.
gotta use that. I gotta write that down.
I want y'all to know. I'm gonna mess with DJ this entire episode since he wanted to crack
DJ's
jokes and shit
literally writing it
at
down
the
right
beginning
now.
of this shit.
I'm sorry. What was that?
I was
writing down.
I'm taking notes. Okay.
I'm learning.
Man, we supposed to be
I'm learning. I'm learning. Okay.
They're missing the good stuff. Look at these men fight. Look at them go. Look at them go.
See what happens when Pha Baby come in? She got men fighting. She got men fighting since she come through.
Straight up, man.
Like, dude, we got men fighting
All
up in
in
here.
your feelings and
You know what I'm
stuff.
saying?
Just
Love
hashtag
Love
baby.
is fucked all the way around. We have no love on the show right now. Everybody can get it.
Right. Because I'm telling you, this is about to be the episode that motherfucker we might get to throwing shit in your room.
What you not gonna do? Y'all not gonna throw nothing up in this room. Y'all not flipping no tables.
Wait, when she drives off, we're gonna be looking at you like, what the fuck just happened? Did you like
You're my poor dog.
what just happened? Like, nigga, I'm sorry, bro. Like,
Right. I'm gonna be like,
had two French fries.
right. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
We go back like 4 flats on the counter.
All day, every day. Man, represent, folks.
all right, now look, I want to ask you a question though. No, we're good.
To answer your question, a long time I was writing for people, then I came from behind the pen last year.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. I didn't know you wrote for other people.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm sorry, before you jump to your question though, because I was
No,
like,
I mean,
that's
don't matter.
really
It's
interesting
okay.
to me because I was like, it's a completely different thing. Yeah, no, you're fine. Ghostwriting, right? So you actually, because you actually said you came from behind the pen, so you were actually ghostwriting for other people. Like, how does that feel like when you create something but you can't really take your claim for it, right?
How I knew it was eating away at me, and I guess it was. See, it's beautiful to me when you come into the space where you're not cocky or egotistical. You just know that you have developed yourself to the point where you're worthy of the glory. You're worthy. You deserve to be there.
Right,
You deserve.
right.
You can handle it. You're qualified. You know what I mean? So I think it was when I had experiences in the studios over and over again where people were saying, "Why didn't you release that song?" Like, you know what I mean?
And you're like, I mean, I did kind of, because it was mine, but I can't.
But nobody knows. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I was like, but I got my check. But what the fuck does that matter? You could have got a check doing anything else.
Yeah, because there was one track you had, I heard, that shit was riding.
Really?
But she was like, she's waiting on the person who's
To drop it.
Yeah,
and
it
that
was like-
part
I was
too,
like,
right?
what the
Because
fuck they really doing?
just because somebody takes the song doesn't mean they gonna use it. There's not like
Right.
a time frame,
Right.
or is it? Is there a time frame that they
No.
have to use it?
Oh,
So
so
they-
once they buy the song from you, then it's
That's
their
it.
song.
They own it. They bought it. It's theirs.
Now, I got a
Wow.
question. But before I do the question,
Oh, felt like trivia's coming up.
I want people to know that when you listen to the What They Don't Tell You podcast opening, you will hear Miss Pha Baby's voice at the beginning
What?
of the show. Ding, ding, ding! Just a little trivia quiz there, people.
And it sounds like I was right. I didn't know it was gonna be right. It sounds like trivia. Oh, it is. It is trivia. Oh shit.
Tell me, what do you do when you're done all you can? And seems like you can't make it through. Child, you just stand when there's nothing left to prove. You just stand. Watch the Lord see you through. Yes, after you've done all you can. Oh, after you've done all you can. Yes, after you've done all you can. You just stand.
BESquad.
BESquad.
Say it loud. No, okay.
Exactly,
But I
yes.
have a question, like serious question, like as a writer.
Writer to writer.
when you're writing a song, right, and you hear the beat and you hear the music, and you may come up with a concept. How do you find those words? Like, what is your key to finding the pattern, the topic, that iramic pentameter of the flow of how you want that to sound, and does these words make sense, or what the fuck am I talking about, right? How do you, what's your special recipe in finding that? Because a lot of people as writers have that problem where they just can't find, like, it sounds bubblegum. Then when you want to get deep and conscious about something, it's like, what do I talk about? You know what I mean?
I definitely.
So what is like your recipe for that?
Oh, damn, I turned the phone around too late.
Too late. That was deep for you. I can go back and say it again. Okay.
He's like, you want me to repeat the question? I will.
I'm an actor. I can go back like, cut. You want to start again? You want to do another one?
DJ ain't got no problem with saying
You know what I'm saying? As I was saying before, as a writer, no?
she got run it back, DJ.
As a writer, right? When you're writing a song and you're trying to find that, you're trying to find the right words, right? So when you are in that moment, you hear the beat, you hear the track, and the thing is flowing, but you can't find that iramic pentameter. What is your recipe? What is your special way of actually coming up with the concept? You know what I mean?
First of all, hashtag terminology.
Right? Throw out some vocab words.
Hashtag
the glossary at the end of the show.
Okay.
Goddamn, BESquad Backstage.
So, iramic pentameter. Okay.
The fuck are you talking about, bro?
He's like, I'm a writer and I'm well versed.
There's gonna be somebody out there like, I know what the fuck he talking about.
Yeah,
like,
for real.
Right?
I learned that in 5th grade.
This is gonna be. DJ he's really on one though.
I've been drinking, y'all. I told y'all messed up when it got me a beer.
So I'm glad you asked that, because it is. I don't. The funny thing is that it is a formula. Then there's not a formula.
Right.
Art is fluid. Everything has to be fluid. So I operate in a realm of fluidity. But there is a method to the madness. And there is a science to me going into that galaxy, closing my eyes and going with that. It's just about, vision. Like, what do you see? How do I feel? I come up with the rhythm first. What I felt like.
Can you make beats too?
I could. I used to play piano. I lost that gift. I could
teach you. I play piano.
You play piano? Oh my God.
Back to the show.
I'm sorry.
You don't play piano?
You saw my face. I was like, oh god.
He's like, it's happening again.
Oh God, that's awesome.
I was like, we'll pull out the keyboard later backstage.
I
Pull out the
think people
keyboard.
who play instruments are also geniuses.
I play spoons. I play spoons.
Keisha, get your boy, Keisha.
That was Ocean, right?
It's a very,
He's throwing shade on me this whole show.
In some genres, spoons are known as like the Godfather of original instruments. I'm
It's
just
like
saying.
the glockenspiel.
If you don't take your Tom Sawyer
I
ass
love people
out
who
this
can play a good
motherfucker's
glockenspiel.
What the fuck?
That's like my favorite instrument because the people who play it be so serious. They be waiting for that moment. Bang, bang, that glockenspiel.
Like, hey, what?
Bing, bing. That be good with everybody. Glockenspiel.
Recording the podcast.
Sorry. Oh, God.
crazy.
Sorry.
Go!
Oh, God.
Y'all tune in. We record live. Okay. So,
Oh, my God. It's real.
yeah. It is a method to the madness. You come up with the rhythm first. I'm not gonna record over the song.
Right.
Or even go into that if it doesn't touch me when I turn it on.
There we go. There we go. Talk about
it. If I connect with that, if it grabs me when I turn it on, then I want to hear more. And I run it back.
Right.
So by the time I come up with a full song, I probably would have played that track 100 times.
Wow.
100 times. So producers, when they send me stuff and like, you'll write over, I'm like, I'm gonna marry your track before it's over with.
Yeah.
So I can know you're not full of shit like you intend. You know what I mean? You mean well. You got good energy. I love tracks that are inspired with me in mind, that type of thing. But even if it's not, if it just grabs me, I already knew how I felt. I had to turn the rhythm, because that's the tone that I want to add to the track, and then the words just come naturally afterwards.
And let me ask you something too, along with that, because a lot of times, like I was in the studio the other day, and
just throw that out there.
they were just letting them know out here.
Yeah, you got them
Your
chops.
boy.
You got them chops.
No, I was in the studio the other day, but no.
She just hit him with a. She just took off on your ass, bro.
It's okay. That was in one of my songs, really. Sorry. Anyway, as I was saying, see what happens when Pha Baby comes in. She's got everybody on the edge. No, but can you? They were talking about how it was a situation about time, about how long for a singer to be in the booth than it is for a rapper. So the thing is, can you break down to me the understanding of why for a singer it's a longer process than someone who's rapping?
The in the booth process is different. Like I've gone from brainstorming to the booth because sometimes for me that's when my best work comes out, when I don't overthink it. But just generally speaking, when you go into the booth, just laying harmonies, trying to make sure you got pitch and tonality. That just takes a lot more craftiness and skill than just speaking your words, your melody.
Right.
You're making sure you're.
And sometimes what you put in, like that harmony sound that you just put in, like you go listen to it for a couple of days, you be like that.
That's not it.
I got something else I wanted to say. Now you gotta go back and redo that. Whereas then when you rapping, it's like I can just spit the rhymes, I go listen to it, I flip it, but it's. I just jump in and just say the word.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, like when you stack it, you gotta rap it more than once.
Right.
But still, I can understand what you're saying with the harmonies and actually have to
melodies,
make sure you're not. Like,
and it also has to flow.
That's
because if you keep chopping, you can't chop up a song the way you can chop up lyrics as a rapper, right? Because it's kind of like line by line.
Yeah, you sure can.
Yeah.
Right.
Like how they used to have to do it. They had to insert that
Punch
shit.
that in,
Line at a time. Yeah, for sure.
That's
Called a punch-in.
That's right.
Actually,
It's a little terminology for you.
I'm not gonna be like DJ and just sit here and beat around the bushes.
Oh, wow.
Are you single? Or are you?
Shit.
Dropping singles.
Well, goddamn.
He's like, you out here in these streets or what?
We just like to put it out there on the streets here at
All the lies.
I mean, somebody gotta ask.
What's up with that cookies? What's up with that cookies? Don't act like that.
Well, if on Instagram last night it said she was single, shit. I mean, I'm just saying, I wasn't on there.
Just doing some research. Just some research for the show. Yeah.
I was doing homework
For the show.
But who was that nigga on the 39th picture from the left? Who was that nigga?
He said 39th from the left. No, with the hat.
No,
to answer Keith's question. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, we'll let you.
Yeah, because people want to know. People want to know.
Nah, I'm single.
Don't be so
Actually,
sad.
I didn't even say it. It's by choice.
It ain't nothing to be sad
Single
about.
is a choice, okay? Single is a choice.
But I like to say it out here being single, goddamn, because some people in these relationships be like, God damn, I'm in
I'm
one.
single.
But it's like everybody on the show right now is single.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Choice.
Okay.
I'm on my path walk. I can't be extra distracted right now. I got out of a relationship recently, a marriage actually, which inspired us, but thank God. So I just, want to make sure that I have myself nice and girdled.
Yeah.
I tell
And
you.
held,
I'm sorry, I was focused on the word girdle. What do you mean by that?
gathered.
Okay, sorry.
See, man, don't be dirty.
I'm just saying she was like nice
Playing
and
no games. You ain't gonna talk to her
girdle.
like that.
I was like, shit. What is girdle?
Tuck it in. I want one of those.
Please define.
Okay.
One of those.
DJ, you keep on fucking smiling and shit.
Keith, you didn't want to know what girdle meant?
That's
You didn't tell me you didn't want to know what girdle meant.
I did.
Thank you.
I slick one of them out here. I slick one of them.
You didn't clarify your word a second ago. The compound word.
Oh.
What
Yeah,
Well, I
what was
wasn't-
it? Extra Mickey.
I know, but you can't
fuck?
say that and it be sexy. Like ceramic pentameter.
Oh.
Like that don't sound right.
It didn't. It
Bro,
didn't.
man, don't you do that on our show
I'm
no more,
just saying,
bro.
bro. I was
Don't do
trying
that
to.
on our show.
The touching.
What?
I'm just proving a point. I was just proving a point.
So, but I want to be in a relationship. I think it's gonna happen when it's right. I tell anybody, while you're on your purpose is when God gives you that gift of perfect love. Right. I think. I think it's a reward for a job well done. So, in this phase of my life, I'm just kind of trying to stay focused. Because if you fall off the track, you end up picking the wrong dough. Red pill, blue pill. I'm trying to stay straight. Yeah. But I'm full of love. Everywhere I go, I'm filled with love. That's what's been maintaining me. I'm celibate. I think you should hold a coochie out, ladies.
Men hold
so no
men out there.
Men, it can be a rock, but it's in a container.
Hey,
it's a container.
Don't act like men hold the penis out too.
Y'all do?
We do.
What you mean hold?
Like we hold it. We ain't gonna give it to you.
Man,
we can stand up
right now, bro.
Well,
I was trying to be. He's
I didn't want to go
filth. Like she said, coochie. I thought like penis kind of would. Because if I say hold the dick out, it's like
no.
See what I'm saying? See how comfortable you just.
Not on Sunday.
It was the aggression.
Did you see how weird that
dick? Did you have to say it with the sport dick?
I mean, you can't just say dick. It just sounds like.
No.
Bro, you don't get off this show with this
better.
These are analogies.
That way.
You are killing me.
Sorry.
You are killing me today.
And welcome to BESquad Backstage.
Choices.
But
bringing it back.
Yeah, bringing it back.
I guess to answer your question, I think for me to be my greatest art, to have my greatest work, or do the greatest behind the scenes work. So the stuff that they swear gonna happen overnight, that type of thing. I think that being undistracted, not being distracted is a good thing. Because I don't need them soul ties.
Right.
Yeah, soul ties right now.
Like the way she said that, soul ties.
And y'all are talking really about like mind, body, soul, like being in a good mental, physical space. So I think that's a natural transition into. I saw that you had competed in the Miss Health and Fitness. Yes.
Go check those pics out online, please.
Yeah, she got those pics.
Definitely go check those pics out online, y'all.
Y'all can't see the biceps the way we see the biceps. But like when I tell you, like she got those Angela Bassett arms.
What?
Like those Angela Bassett arms.
I feel like she can kick my ass, and that's kind of getting me hot.
I was like, girl, they should take it. I was like, they shoot Black Panther 2 already. You done got in there.
I'm gonna be one of the warriors. Be the warriors.
Yeah, I know.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Rest in power.
Rest in power. Rest in heaven. Rest in peace. Yeah.
It's crazy.
That was a
tough one.
That was a hard loss.
It was huge.
There was a lot of her children over that too.
Yeah.
The youth. I mean, us too, but I mean, just kids.
I mean,
all the people that he was helping. I was like, and I love the fact that it wasn't about, getting the credit for it.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of times when people get famous, they're like, everyone needs to see what I'm doing and how I'm making these moves.
He did a lot of stuff.
And that's not how he operated.
And that's what hurt me the most was it was somebody who we don't have a lot of genuine, true artists out there. Where it's like, damn, how they live is literally like if you would call them in the streets, he would be just a regular person just as much as he is on camera. Like he has no record of being an asshole or someone who, and he was private. He kept his stuff, just to himself. He didn't want to, So it's like, it's just, you don't get to see a lot of those kind of people, especially as black actors.
As a black male actor.
And really be trying to be for the people, When it comes to his work, trying to be about the people, you know what I'm saying? And he didn't have to necessarily always be the big, strong, black, muscular male role model. Like, he skinny. That until I found out he was sick, I thought I was like, you feel what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't known you the whole show, bro. See her hand on me.
I still look good.
See her hand on me, bro.
I am somebody.
I'm killing DJ. I'm killing that.
That's all right.
Pretty.
I am special. I is kind. I is sweet.
That's right.
We having so much fun with this. Hey, you are so
You are stupid.
Bring out all the energy. See, this is what happened when family come over. Like
That's true.
The real you.
No, this is probably the livest interview we've had so far.
Yeah.
Like we've had a few interviews. This is probably the livest interview we've had.
This has been a lot of fun.
You gotta turn up.
Yeah. Turn up.
Stay nozzled.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another word, right?
Damn, did you come up with another word?
Just
She's
saying.
killing the game.
She's killing the game right now. She got
When
a
we
little
said
book,
there's gonna be a
like,
glossary, we're also adding in new vocabulary
you know what I'm
terms.
saying? Fuck that. I'm about to come up with my new words in the next 5 minutes.
What's the word gonna
I'm gonna
be?
start
Well, he
coming.
wrote it down. He wrote it down.
Astronomical. That's a word.
That's
Fuck.
an actual
Actual
word.
word.
Yeah.
What game are we playing
We're gonna
right
work on
now?
it. We're gonna work on it.
DJ needs to get a hashtag. He was like,
gonna work on it.
astronomical.
I thought I had something too. And I was like, fuck.
Flabbergastic.
That's a word.
Is it really?
Yeah.
No, flabbergasted, but flabbergastic.
Oh.
Boom, make
so
the
you
shit up
added a
right now.
little
You
twin-
see, I
Okay.
could do it, Faye.
Okay.
You know
Well, I'm about to get. I'm about to get indignostic. Huh?
You about to do
I'm
what?
about to be indignostic.
Excuse me?
That means ignorant
Yeah,
and.
man, you might want to pause. Wait.
No. I was trying to come up.
That was like, what you mean? In a dick in your nostril.
Whoa! Whoa! Is that what you got?
Oh!
That could have been. I digging her with my stick instead of the other one. Like, but you gonna go to that one though.
God!
Don't try to fix it.
I'm sorry, ladies.
God.
See, this is what happens when you even the level fell out. Because I'm telling you, dude, when you wasn't here, oh my God, it was like Sister Circle. I was like, we're gonna wrap this shit up quick. Nigga need some testosterone. Niggas over here crying like, girl, I just didn't feel it for it, girl.
He was like, I saw the color purple differently.
I saw it twice. You remember that movie with the girl? I was like, nigga, we gotta come to a break. I was like, I gotta go.
This is the best. This is insane, yo.
You do right by me.
Come on, y'all.
Okay, answer your question.
Oh,
Y'all need to focus.
Sorry, we got focus.
You're right.
All right,
Right. So we're talking about accolades. We're talking about accolades.
No, but check it. No, but
Awards.
tell me what's going on right now. What's going on with you right now, though? Like, what you up to right now?
Gather. We're putting the rubber band around our
Yeah,
true,
yeah, we got
shit together.
Oh.
All right, let's go.
Country terminology.
Yeah.
She hit you with all the country, because I'm still trying to remember what she said. I was like, what the
I was like, she said she
Oh.
a rubber band.
Rubber band man, write it down, DJ. We're gonna ask
We
later.
gonna have some notes after
We're
this
gonna
shit.
come back to that. A word of the day.
Write my shit down.
The phrase of the day.
I thought I knew some shit.
The
I
new
gotta go home.
hashtag. And a little bit of
Can
dictionary
you let us
reference.
know what's the name of your book again? I gotta get my education.
She said, glad you asked.
See?
She came from
See?
behind the pen and...
Mrs. Plural.
Say it again. Say it again.
His, Mrs. Plural. My husband had 2 wives.
Got you.
Oh.
It's a nice story about his little scandal and
Wait, time
This
out.
is an actual book.
Whoa, this is a movie.
Wow.
that's now you see where I'm going with
Let's go.
my
So we
right.
had
yes,
2.
let's
Let's
go
talk
there.
about this shit.
Let's
'cause
talk about it.
You know what? No, because a lot of times as men, we always fantasize or we want
Oh, y'all
this
do
and we want
fantasize
that. But
They-
no, I'm not saying
fantasize
all
about
of
more
it.
than
I'm
one
just saying
woman.
there's some men out here.
Sure
Well,
do.
goddamn, like, look, see, his nasty ass. But I'm just saying.
Really now.
I don't know if I can do it though. More than one wife, Lord have mercy. I can barely deal.
Wife. Not just woman. Wife.
Yeah.
Oh, wow,
Let
he
that
was
sink
he was
in.
a completely
Wife.
Other marriage.
Double
He
life.
said
Yes,
is
that's what she's saying.
Mrs. Plural.
Boy had 2 lives.
2
Where
wives.
can we find this book? Can we get it on
We should
the
write a song about
2
this.
wives
shit.
and 2
We got
wives.
your first verse already, just right there. 2 lives, 2 wives.
I'm so like excited about when I wrote the video, the music video, on the streaming for the music video. I already knew what the first, the short film was gonna look like, but
Right.
it's loosely based on a true story. But I just want to highlight, how schematic a man has to be to live 2 lives,
Yes.
and how wonderful his mind is because he has to manage time for 2
Yeah.
places and 2 families.
I'm not jumping on that one. I'm not that.
I ain't got
wonderful.
time, bro.
It's-
I got too much. I got
and then
bills,
you
bro.
spend-
Like, I gotta work.
2 homes.
DJ's like, I can barely keep up with
I'm
one
going,
woman.
like, I'm being dead serious. Like, I'm swearing to you.
You
Like, I
gotta
don't
keep
understand
2
that
completely
shit.
personas
Like,
different.
yeah.
You gotta understand 2 completely different
You got to keep 2 women
personas.
to not get pissed off at you.
Yeah, you
Personality.
gotta make sure they don't see each other.
2
Yeah.
phones.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
You can't live in the same
Along how
city.
you run that journal
And
of 2
social
different
media
lives.
now.
Well,
Yeah.
not lives, lies. You got to roll.
Yeah,
roll.
you gotta know
that's
how
what
to
I'm
go
saying.
through
How you keep all of that together?
Boy, I would have
You
so
got
many
different
journals,
phones.
Palm Pilots,
You gotta take
books,
notes on stuff. Exactly.
phones.
Said
Like
Palm
I gotta keep
Pilot.
up on everything.
That's
I got
a
an
vocabulary
assistant.
word. A Palm Pilot
what did I tell my wife last
was a
night?
piece of technology used a long time ago. Maybe in the early 90s, you may have found a Palm Pilot.
I'm serious. I gotta
DJ's
have,
referencing a Palm
I gotta
Pilot.
have.
Yes.
Yeah.
A pop.
I got an assistant. I'm like, yo, what did I tell my girl last night? What you remember?
Right.
Yeah.
And then what did I tell
And
my
then
wife?
they'd be like, nah, I
Play
don't
it
remember
back.
nothing. I don't know
Yeah.
what they said. I don't know what they got going
What?
on. Like
No.
Palm Pilot. No. But that's
Now.
a lot. Like that's a lot. That's a lot. And I was like, I had no idea that that's a project that you're working on right now. That you're like,
Yeah.
so it's a book that you're actually turning into a video.
It was already there's a music video inspired by the story. Kind of
Okay. Okay.
That's where it kind of like.
And then you're like,
Yeah.
aha! You had that moment. Yeah.
So what about a movie? What about a film? What about?
Sure, absolutely.
Can I direct it? I'm just gonna put my. I'll send you my resume. But,
I got executive producer
yeah.
skills.
She's executive producer.
So just throw that on out there.
He's the production assistant. So we're just.
I was gonna say I'm more of an on camera type person.
You want to get
The love interest. This is what's happening. The best friend.
So here's your first casting call.
Insert you here. I know I asked you said living man.
see the confidence.
Yeah, you see him? See, I'm more of my first.
The presentation.
Yeah.
I'm a lover, not a backgrounder.
I'm not a background here. Not at all.
He's like, I like to play the
If you need
front.
any, if you need any comedic relief.
Yeah. You see how you put the dib in?
Okay.
Right.
But like you, but yeah. So that's. I forgot how we got on that topic, but
He was saying, what are you working on now? Yeah, I was thinking about
I forgot. Your question was.
Yeah, we didn't even get to the
Yeah, you were
fitness.
health and fitness.
Yeah. So let's go back to that because we're talking about body, mind, and soul.
I was gonna say, I thought.
Marty. I coined one.
You're the only one that uses. You're the only one that uses.
Mind and the
DJ's the only one that
Where is it? I gotta find a word, dude. I need a word,
mind
y'all.
and body together.
Yeah, buddy.
Mighty health.
I know how to tie it.
Yeah.
I got it, Keisha.
Okay, we got
Keisha.
it.
So as I've been going through these transitions, staying single, focusing on what's next.
Right.
You know, healing from hurt, making sure I do my self-care, my soul care, my self-preservation. It had inadvertently opened up a new path towards health and fitness because in order to put out your best, you got to put in your best. You got to treat your temple. So my temple work kind of became an obsession because it was more than just a snapback after my marriage. It was more like a snap out of it. Snap out of it. Get your shit together. The rubber bands I was talking to you about.
Okay. That girdle.
See what I'm saying?
Doodle. Keep your shit together. Girdled. Keep it girdled.
Keep it girdled.
The girdle, damn. I see you're trying to find the word. I'm looking at it's so bad. I'm looking at letters in the house like H. E. You taking the word? C. I got another letter. Fuck. I gotta find something. Come up with a word. I'm coming with it. Nutter butter. Let me find if I can find something like that.
No. Okay.
Scutter?
While
No?
DJ scavenges.
Goods for you.
Yes. No, continue. I'm sorry. Continue.
So it kind of spiraled out of nowhere. It was just like, okay, you're gonna watch what you eat, because I'm already plant based, but it's not enough just being plant based. I was like, okay, you gotta process in, process out. It's not just for factories, it's for bodies.
Yeah.
So make sure you get the right stuff in, and then you gotta put the right stuff out. The effort, the energy, the action. So after I just kind of made
Plant set. Sorry.
you know what?
Look, man.
What?
Do we need to get your helmet out the motherfucking closet? Do you need to wear your helmet during this
She said
interview?
something that triggered a word that hadn't even came around. Nobody
What is
said
grip,
Is that a word? That's not a word.
No.
Okay, but go ahead.
What's the word?
He said,
Because you said
plant
I can't just be plant based or something. Can't be just plant based or something like that. So I said you gotta be plant set. That's a word.
Hell no.
Fuck. Okay, continue.
Something wrong with him. Y'all, something wrong with him. I don't know what the hell wrong with DJ.
vocabulary Tourette's. And they not real words.
You did your best work.
I did. It just had it came out of nowhere, and I thought.
That's how you started. You gotta get it out.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's right, boo.
Okay.
Right.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to jump
Yeah,
out.
you're right, Ubi.
Have you always been into fitness?
I was always an athlete. Thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
I was always an athlete. I was a dance girl and cheerleader. Was track. I played basketball.
Oh, you ran track?
Yeah, I ran track.
See?
Oh, shit.
That's why.
That's why you didn't run track.
Look what happens.
That's why you didn't run track.
That's why.
That's
Look
why
what
you run
happens.
track. Keith.
Stay on track.
Your arms is too loose, bro. You gotta keep them tight.
Yeah,
2010, 2010.
Y'all gonna quit messing with me right now, okay? I'm just trying
Get
to
your
have some
form
fun.
together.
So wait, like, so you just ran track?
That energy is how you hawk motherfuckers.
See what I'm saying? You only ran, that's all you did was track?
Like I said, at junior high to college. I started off, basketball and track.
Okay.
And I introduced cheerleading, and I dropped the pom-poms and became a dance girl full time. So I danced through college, and it was a fun thing. I had a knee injury, so I had to sit down.
Gotcha.
I actually had a dream of being a dancer, thoh. Like, it was that. Yeah, girls from my...
It was that big for you.
Big. Girls from my hometown.
Any specific style? Like,
I always wanted to dance for a professional, basketball or football team.
okay.
But,
Yeah.
So like a cheerleader or like a part of the dance team.
Yeah.
Like, because I know that
The
your
Laker
teams
girls.
have like dance teams and cheerleaders. It's not
Correct.
just the cheerleaders.
Yes, it's
Right.
So
completely different.
Was it more on the dance team?
She's like,
side?
I'm a show, I'm not a sideline.
I want to
Thanks.
be a showgirl of sorts for a pro team. It was a lot of pressure because I lived in a dance girl house in college with girls who went on to dance for a pro team. So
Wow.
when I got the knee injury, and girls in my hometown went on to dance for Beyonce and all of the fun things that they have done, I'm like, oh man, we were that good, weren't we? You know what I'm saying? It was a big thing.
Damn, so you can pop and lock and shit. You can do all
Oh,
that
you
shit?
ain't check her Instagram, bro.
Oh man! Oh,
She
don't!
got
I'm about to
some
stalk the
business.
shit out of her
Yeah,
Instagram.
check
I mean,
that
I'm
shit
about to do some research.
There's
That's right.
There's
You're gonna be supportive.
I'm just gonna say there's one video where she's a dancer. She's good.
See that for
She's
part
good.
of dude, if y'all my page.
Nah, I'm saying like
it's
she's
just-
nice.
It's a lot of
dog.
twerking. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
okay,
she's
but-
nice.
No,
But
don't.
he's
don't-
nice.
Don't be
don't
sorry
apologize
about
to
that,
me for that.
queen. Shit.
Please.
Don't be
No,
sorry
that
about
ain't the
that.
dance I
God
was
bless
speaking
those
about.
child that has their own.
I was not a dancer. I was speaking about that. I was more of a trained dancer, like jazz,
No,
hip
yeah.
hop. You know what I mean? I took ballet. Right. That was just.
Yeah.
Thank God for my mom.
Any martial
Right.
arts in there?
I did karate. No martial
See?
arts. Karate.
I
That's
told
how-
you,
that's
Wakanda
how-
forever, boy. I'm trying to tell you. She's for
That's
real.
how I got my flexibility. And
Yeah.
stuff. But so I always wanted to be a dancer, but I kind of fell off when I got into like, okay, well, you can't do any of that anymore.
With the knee.
I think God saved me because that would have been a thought if I had gone straight from college to
Yeah.
where I would have been a thought. Like,
Yeah.
the person I am now, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do, but in college,
Yeah. Now, he's like, it's never too late.
it's never too late to be a thought. You want me to be a
I do not, queen. I do
You
not.
should have seen his face when he said thought. He was like, oh.
I was not.
I mean, I just, I didn't know.
All right.
I didn't know. Nah, I was like, I'm fucking with you.
You can be a thought if you want. Do
Yeah,
what
you
you
can.
want to do.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
what you wanna
It
do.
is
That's what you
2020.
like. Do what you need to
Yeah.
do. sis.
Be the
It's
best
fine.
at it.
Yeah, live your
You
life,
know
man.
it.
I mean, you
But
just
I
gotta be
mean,
responsible. That's all.
Are we back on?
Yeah, we good. We still rolling.
All right,
Yeah,
so
let's
yeah, I mean,
just
I
wanted
would
to
have
let
been a thought, God saved my life because I never was ashamed. I'm not contained. I've never been ashamed of my sexuality, my sensuality, like just being sexy, forward with it. And a lot of women or people demonize that. But a young woman who has that freaky or sex driven innate mastery or skill set or nature about themselves, unguided or misguided, is a misfortune.
Right.
It's a wreck to society. So but now I'm just like, I'm on my queen shit, and I'm like, King, you won't need a thing, you fucking with me, period.
Right.
I'm already knowing I'm gonna take care of you there, but
I'm a
God didn't want me to do
reason for you
that.
to sing.
You know?
Dang it, 'cause-
God didn't
I'm sorry.
give him a king. King, I'm gonna be your queen, your reason for you to sing.
See what I'm saying?
Look at
You know
y'all.
what I'm saying? You
That's a
got
new song.
bars.
That's a song.
Oh, you heard
Ladies
it.
and gentlemen,
Lyrics?
Pha Baby and Keith have
Bars.
wrote a new
Here
song
first, right?
today.
But I lost myself.
Really?
And I got it back. So shout out to my trainer, Derek Michael, Trail Pepper Boxing Gym, all of the places that have single-handedly been responsible for me to get on a regimen. Now I went into the competition not even thinking I was worthy. You know, it was so early on.
Was you nervous?
In my training, yeah. And to go as far as I did, I only finished 6th nationwide.
You said,
Wow,
okay, let's
Wait,
yeah,
you said that like that's a little big
Like,
thing.
yeah,
Like,
come on
Nationwide.
now.
like you
And
only made it through the first
it was
round.
stages to that, right?
It was-
Like it's not just.
I made it past thousands of women, and it was huge to me. I could not believe it. It was like, I guess, God's way of, precursor to what life's coming event, a preamble of some sort. Hey, you
have a story,
You got
yeah.
something. You
Yeah.
Thousands of women.
And I got eliminated on my birthday, but it didn't mean anything, because it was all about public perception, the public vote,
Right.
shamans,
Right.
it's on stage life these days right
That's
now.
right.
So
Sometimes
people,
the victory is not what you really think it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you got to be careful who you're looking for.
I held that honor. Like I was the in my particular division. The rest of the women ahead of me were non-colored, so I was like, "Hey,
Wow.
I can't tangle with their networks or whatever."
Yes.
My network did the damn thing. You know
Yes.
what I
That's what's
mean?
up.
I was
So,
out there voting.
That's what's
They
up.
did
Promoting.
the thank you.
Yes,
Yeah.
pushing
My
it.
network
Yeah.
did the damn thing. Like I was toggling back and forth between 6 and 8. Every time I drop down, they get me back up. So we couldn't push through to get to the top 5, and that's all good. Because I'm now it gave me the courage to keep going. So now we're preparing me for stage competition.
Okay.
At the top of next year. So I'll be doing my first fitness competition.
All right. Yes.
That's so dope. Like,
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I can see like you just the aura coming off of you.
feel it.
Like for real, your energy is fucking crazy, yo.
Thank you,
It's
yo.
mad crazy.
That's what the fuck I'm trying to project. You picking up what I'm putting down?
I
You
am.
figured it?
Dope energy.
Yonder. Okay. I want to win. That's all I
I think
Yeah.
Keith fell in love, y'all. For like 2 seconds. Just for like 2 seconds.
So switching thing, yeah.
No.
But yeah, so thank you for asking. A lot of things is firing out of that. Like I said, the stage, the vegan sculpting is underway. So I already got plans to. I have to bulk up and then shred back down and starve myself, dry out, and all that fun stuff.
Wow.
Start supplements and things I've never done. So my body's gonna be doing a lot of changing.
Yeah.
I've got like $400 worth of stuff I gotta take. It's crazy. But the way, but that journey is going to be a part of my packaging because I'm forefront as an artist.
Right.
So to kind of tie that into showing how natural bodies are, how they work, how they are popular, how they still relevant.
Yes.
I think that's a thing.
Natural
Yeah.
bodies
Natural
at that.
bodies.
Yeah, because I was gonna ask you about like creating the look because I was like as a female like in the industry. And when I say in the industry, I was like in fitness as well as being in the entertainment industry. Your look is so important.
Very.
So how did you arrive? You have like the bohemian vibes, but you still have edge to you. How do you kind of like describe your look?
Thank you for recognizing. Style is so important, ain't it?
Yes.
You
Gotta have style.
And I was like, and it's consistent. Like your branding is consistent
Right.
across. Like he mentioned your Instagram, your photos,
Yeah.
even in your fitness. You didn't drop that look to
Right,
fit
right.
into
Right.
where you were.
Talk your shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No, I was like, I see it all.
You know you doing. You know
Yeah,
what you're doing.
I do. Yes.
I try to make sure because that's true. If it's true to you, then you don't have to fake it. I'm not
Right.
Yeah.
just a potato head. You didn't have to piece me together. My package was already put together when it came to your door. So I just know like that. I want to show that it's okay to be cultural and relevant. I wanted to show that like I said, being ethnic is sexy. That is mainstream. Like it should be normalized. And
Yeah.
for me, it's what fits me the easiest.
Got you.
I wake up with my, my ideas of my head wraps. Like that's my staple. Aztec, colors and patterns and mixing and animal prints and everything that's from the nature. So,
And that explains even today. You got the animal print. You got the
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm all about your rustic, anything that you could think of on that scale. Beyonce, he is king or whatever that special was.
Yeah.
That was just good fashion heaven. Oh God.
Right.
So I came up with that style, just embracing that I did not ever want to be the person who was lace front wig in this and having to
Like
be
all the rest.
Yeah. Like it's okay to stand out. You are beautiful, goddess,
Right.
queen. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yes.
Empress.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So, I think that when I also incorporated fitness, being a brand, becoming a brand of what is considered, I guess, physical excellence, because everybody thinks that people who work out are, very disciplined. And I was like, I guess you're right. It does take a certain level of
It
discipline.
does, man.
And
That
and
mental,
somehow
I've been trying to get back in
to
the gym
get that
since my son
body
was born.
together.
Marty.
That body.
Because it's hard. I've been trying to get back. I was trying to see if I come up with a word for messing up, but it didn't come out. I've been trying to get back in the
just
gym.
give up, man. We're like
I'm trying to find a word. I got time.
now,
I got time.
everybody that's cool did it. Everybody that's cool did it.
Everybody that's cool did it.
To finish what I was saying, I was trying to get back in the gym since my son was born. That's been 3 or 4 years, and you know how hard it is because it's just the fact like a lot of times you focus so much on your daily grind that you don't realize the time you need to take to cleanse your body. Because it's like when you look up, it's like time is flying.
Yeah.
So it's like you really, Keith, you are falling apart over there, man.
Again, man, we're at the hour. On here anyway, so
Okay.
we just passed the hour.
Okay, cool. But yeah, it's hard to get back into it because it's like, just time is flying. You don't really have a chance. But you realize, you just need like 45 minutes, 30 minutes a day.
Yeah.
Just doing
it
something.
doesn't have to be at the gym.
Yeah, 15 at times.
Let me stop.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to cut you off. So a part of the influence and the things that have spiraled out of that, just encouraging people to not overcomplicate fitness. Like it doesn't need to be science. It needs to be a lifestyle. It needs to be a part of your anatomy. Like it just needs to be a part of who you are. And it's so easy to incorporate if you just add it into your daily. If you decide, it's a decision. And it's 15 minutes a day. That's how I started.
Right.
I was like, my attention span is this short.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. And so 15 minutes a day, it's not the gym that matters the most. It's the kitchen.
Right.
Truly. Like I work out so hard, but right now, like in my present state, because I cut out and went crazy since after I lost the competition. Just started eating things that I, wasn't supposed to be eating. I picked up a couple of pounds, but I was like, it's good because it's sexy on me right now. I love the weight, but it's because I ate that food that you can't even tell I've been in the gym as hard as I've been.
Yeah.
So, and because of it, I'm not prepared to compete in November. So it was a consequence.
Gotcha.
It came to me as a consequence. So, it's about making sure you understand your body type, portion control, reading them damn fucking ingredients.
That's true.
Yeah, definitely don't.
Yeah.
Read them ingredients and 15 minutes of fitness.
Yeah.
That's it.
15 minutes.
That's it. Every day. I was talking to somebody, a fitness expert, and I'll keep it short. People try to think that they need 30 minutes or a trainer 45 minutes, an hour and a half in the gym. No.
Right.
If you just program your body to always process what you're putting in, it'll process.
That's right.
That's process
That's
in,
right.
process
That's
out.
all I'm saying.
Don't
Yeah.
take
That's
15
It don't
minutes.
take much. Yeah. It don't take much.
Oh, yeah.
But we want to wrap it up. We're gonna wrap it up pretty soon. But before we go, can you just talk about the importance of staying independent or moving toward like representation or management? Because a lot of times we see that in the industry we deal with. We see how being independent has now become the forefront of the industry. We see now that being signed is not so much the big thing anymore because with social media and all these different outlets now, it's allowing that opportunity. So as someone in your position and as an artist out here who's been doing it for a while, for a long time, can you tell us the importance of that for you?
To stay independent or not to stay independent? That is the question. Like it is a serious crisis when you consider what you relinquish and control becoming dependent. But it's a crisis to be independent and think of the opportunity that you relinquish in having a collective effort or corporate effort behind you, staying independent. I think the miracles that have happened for people who have taken the independent route and they become a sensation. They definitely chartered a road less taken. You know what I mean?
Right.
But a sensation isn't a star. You may not have that staying power.
Yeah, you're right. But I mean, they have become sensations to the point of attracting the attention that they wanted as an unsigned artist. And so, like Kendrick Lamar.
Are you signed to anyone? Or you're an independent artist?
Yeah, I'm an independent artist. And the fact that him bringing this question up, I'm excited because there's conversations now about management and label representation.
There we go.
Labels.
And now you got to really think about it. Just
Now
like
I
you were
gotta
saying.
really
Yeah.
think about it.
Yeah.
It's a serious dilemma.
It is.
It's new for me, and I'm like, wow, I wanted to be here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh shit!
Because once it really happens, now it's like it's for real. Yeah, I've been there. I
you
know what
will
it's
get
like.
shelved
Yeah.
if you're not. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you and your label are not on the same page, shelf artists lose so many years.
Yeah.
Music stays in a bottle, packaged and ready to go, and dreams die. Like, I mean, we were talking about last night. Ironically, again, I was like, you know what? So one of the best rappers that I know, that I felt in the Atlanta, like, females, because you're like, yeah, you turn on the radio, it's all a bunch about female rappers, da 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 da. I was like, yeah, it's a different era.
Right.
And I was like, well, some of the best female rappers that I know who had skill.
Right.
So I was like, I challenge people that don't have skill. Like, I love their music, but they don't have skill. I was like, you know, like Shauna. They was like, who? I was like, see, Shauna was a dope writer that never made it past Ludacris. I wanna lick you, run your head to
Yeah.
She never made
Give me
it
1 second,
past.
guys. Keep going. No, keep going.
She didn't ever make it past that.
Yeah.
That's sad.
I was like, now that you say
Sad.
that, like, that's it. That's all
you
yeah.
got.
Yeah.
Shauna was a dope ass rapper, but I would love the opportunity to have the engine behind me, is what we call it.
The industry engine.
The engine,
Yeah,
and
it's-
it's always pushing. So when you
Yeah.
sleep, there's still people
They're still
pushing and
working
working.
on it.
Yeah.
Well, I also wanted to ask, can your book be bought online, or like where would we go?
It's
if
not-
we
is
wanted
it out
to-
yet?
It's
Yeah.
not released yet.
You haven't released
It's
it yet.
not
okay.
released yet. So for me, it goes to this lovely woman who is local to edit it.
Okay.
So,
But we should be on the lookout.
yeah,
for that.
you should. That
Okay.
I most certainly, assuredly, emphatically promise that book will come out.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
That's what I'm
I've
talking
written
about.
so much, and so much in it, So deciding what parts of the story needs to stay and what parts need to go, that type of thing. What makes sense? That's another process. So
Yep.
I'm not rushing it. I'm not rushing it because I tell it about. I'm like, hey, you can't expect me to push out a story, in a month that it took me all my life to come up with.
Yeah.
I just got through reviewing my life. I had to live it first, though.
Yeah.
Right.
So the book.
Will you sing to us?
Wait a minute.
He's saying us, but I feel like it was to him. Okay. To the listeners.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, yeah, to them too. To me. What do you say?
Okay. I sure will.
Smoke break.
Oh,
Okay.
nope.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm down. I mean.
Oh.
He's still
It's gonna be the last
recording,
part. I mean, we can still just record her singing. You literally just asked that question.
Smoke break. You can cut this out. I'm like, wait, you gonna say that on the air?
Yeah, I was just like,
This is backstage.
yeah.
you know?
I was like,
Well, it is.
I was like, everything's still recording. So yeah.
Yeah, backstage is backstage. So.
Yeah.
We don't want to start this.
Man.
Um,
Not yet, not yet.
Then-
Unless there's a guest that coming and promoting cannabis and hemp.
Actually,
They want to smoke.
Actually,
Yeah.
we're bringing a guest that works for a cannabis company.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
So that week we'll be trying
But
something
yeah, back to
new.
the point at hand.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I would love. I think it's to wrap up the question and get to yours. I think representation is important. I think it's about the right fit. You read your contract. Don't be like Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I mean? Being on a bad deal, and that's where I'm at. I'm in that phase of it, making sure.
It's
that
so
it
many
makes sense.
people. Yeah. And I was like, you can't, like you just said, you can't like rush the creative. You can't rush the partnership. I was like, it's just like dating. Like just because you want to maybe move out of the single realm doesn't mean you go into the first partnership that gets put on the table.
Right.
Because let's be honest,
Very
marriage
true.
is a contract, right? So that's like a real thing. So I was like, just
Very
like that
right.
is a legal contract. You are making a pledge. You are making a commitment to this company to provide.
Correct.
And to be provided for in
Right.
exchange. So you want to make sure that everybody's holding up their end. And I was like, and that you can be your best you.
Right.
So I was like, I think things come in order. So like you talking about your story, you talking about how you got to this place, how you can take all of your passion and put it in with your pain and create a product that people can actually reach out and touch. So super glad that we were able to have you. Yes. Have
Yeah, I'm
you
sorry.
on the
I had
show
to check
today.
on my son real quick. So. But,
Oh, it's fine. It's
yeah,
fine.
I apologize for being.
But yeah, so I was like, speaking of sons and listeners and
Yes.
those, is there something that you want to share, like vocally, like he said? If there's anything you want to.
Oh, you're gonna have her sing?
I
tell y'all something,
I just
bro.
asked her straight up. I was like, "Will you sing to us?"
Now this time I pushed the mic away because okay, y'all check it. So last time we had her sing, and I wasn't quite
She got to
smart on
stand
the
over
mics
there.
as I usually am, and I had it right on the mic. So when I went back and I was listening, and she hit that note, I was like, ah, shit! Fuck my ears all up, boy. She hit that note, I was tore up. So I got it all leveled out.
You got me leveled out.
We're
Okay.
good.
So we need to make room for you. You gonna sit? You wanna stand? It's up to you.
Whatever.
Whatever works.
So I think
because last time I think you did a cover. So I don't know if you have something original. Actually, we did get two of your. You did your Love's Fucked Anchor. You did do that one last time. You did a piece of it. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's up to you. Like whatever is in your heart to sing. You sing, child.
Whoa, what is that?
I didn't say you had to sing the whole song, but if you do that, that's cool. I'm with you.
Yeah, it's just memory.
Going down. It's about celebrate. Last time I was on some, you know what I mean, some love hurt. This time I'm on celebrating love or celebrating or rewarding love. And this is for the fellas. It's sexy because apparently my style of singing ranges from cosmic soul to bedroom pop. And so I do enjoy celebrating sexy and sex. So the song Going Down is about giving head to a man who did a good job.
Yes.
Oh, word.
Rewards. Yes.
That's about rewards.
Wow.
She's not saying to you. She's not singing directly to you.
And we'll be airing that live on BESquad Backstage.
But before I go into that one, I guess I could sing a cover so people can listen to something they're a little bit more familiar with. I've been enjoying this particular cover. It's not as sexy, but you know, I love Jessie Reyes right now. No, is it Jessie Reyes? Yeah, Jessie Reyes. She has a song called Figures.
So hold on, yep. Okay, we're good. Okay,
you got okay. So a song called Figures is a little sad, but we'll go from sad to sexy. Cool. Okay, down. Figures. I'm the bad guy 'cause I can't learn to trust. Love figures. You say sorry once and you think it's enough. I got a lineup of girls and a lineup of guys begging for me just to give them a try. Figures. I'm willing to stay 'cause I'm sick for your love. I wish I could hurt you back. And love, what would you do if you couldn't get me back? You're the one who's gonna lose something so special, something so real. Tell me, boy, how in the fuck would you feel if you couldn't get me back? That's what I wish that I could do.
Okay, you gonna kill Keith. Keith's already. Keith done got an orgasm on the goddamn show. Y'all should have seen Keith. This nigga Keith
didn't know. Keith didn't know.
Oh my God.
That nigga was ready to pounce. You need help? Want me wait. You want on that? Wait. Now? Fuck, come on, hurry up. Where's the love coming?
That was beautiful.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
I liked that so much.
You did, really?
Yes, that was so good.
He was following the run.
Oh my God. She got my heart beating fast and shit. That was so good.
Yeah.
Can I hug you?
Yes, of course.
Oh my God, that was so good. I really enjoyed that.
Now, before we go, I want y'all to understand that Miss Pha Baby's family. So we want to make sure that anytime we need you to come back, you'll be able to come back for sure.
Period.
Yeah. And we're going to play some of your music on the show too. So
Yes, we will.
I'll make sure that your Vizio.
He came
Got me a
right
word.
there.
Got me a word.
And right quick before you do that, DJ, how can we follow you on social media? Any
yes.
platforms you're on?
Yes.
Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. How can our listeners and our viewers get a hold of you, Faye?
You already know what it is. It's your girl, Pha Baby. AKA Pha Baby. Pha Baby.
Please say
Pha Baby. Okay, please say the baby. That's PHABABY. That's everywhere. PHABABY.
That's what's up.
Get your roll on.
You better know it,
It's
girl.
everywhere. That's on all social media platforms, you guys.
Yeah. So, Love's Fucked Anchor is everywhere. iTunes, Spotify, everywhere music is streamed. Please go show love to the video on YouTube. It was independently produced, directed, and funded by myself, written and casted by myself. I had an amazing time doing that under my label, Powerhouse Production Group. And the new visuals for Going Down is coming soon. YouTube has a nice little pornographic block on it, but with the help of my friends, and
Y'all killing us over there, baby.
You know what I mean? Adult content block on it, but with the help of my friends and followers, the video can become relevant. But all of my little packaging is available for your consumption needs.
There we go. All right. Well, we want to thank Miss Pha Baby for coming to the BESquad Backstage today.
I like her, y'all. This was a good one.
Yes, good time.
And please, y'all, please go support her. Please show some love for Miss Pha Baby. All right. But once again, we want to thank you guys for joining us for BESquad Backstage. We are your hosts, DJ Mifflin,
Keisha Williams,
And Keith Vance.
and we are the BESquad. Until next time, y'all. Be easy.
Yes.
With head, keep it sexy. I'm gonna keep it simple, okay? So it's called Going Down. We in post production. It'll be out very, very soon. So get into it. Tap in.
You've been a good boy. So tonight I'll be your bad girl. You've been going hard as hell. So tonight I'm gonna let you lay.
And there go the hat.
Let me do all the work and stay. Baby, give your strength to me. And I'll do whatever you like. Baby, I'm just here to please. I'm going down, 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 down. 'Cause you hold it down, 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 down. It's going down, 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 down. And you can tear it down, 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 down.
Nice and soft and sexy. That's all. That's all you getting. Okay.
What's the name of that? What's the name of that track?
Going Down.
Going Down. Where can we find it?
It'll be available on iTunes, everywhere, Spotify. The video's coming. The Vizio.
Vizio.
That's
my word. I told you I came up with that word.
Vizio. It's coming. The
Yeah.
visuals is coming. Got another collab with the team, the A-Team. We're gonna do it again. Power Production Group. What's up?
That's what's up.
Thank y'all so much for having me. Hope y'all enjoy
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
Doing it.
BESquad Backstage.
Yes.
Hey, baby, y'all. Check her out.
Baby,
All right, where can they find you?
Oh, you can find me everywhere at Hey Baby. No kidding. I'm just kidding. It's your ghetto god. It's your powerhouse princess of the South. I'm his bae, her bae, your bae. That's PHABABY. That's PHABABY.
There it is.
Yes. I know, Keith, you gonna have your side to say on this.
Say BESquad.
BESquad.
Say it loud.